Hello, welcome back to the kitchen, to the final episode of Backyard to Table Cooking. I've got some of the things that I've made and grown from the garden, and I'll be putting it all together into one dinner meal. What I got here is some of the tomato sauce we made in one of the previous videos, some of the chicken that I butchered, and two of my spaghetti squash. So I'll be doing sort of a pasta dish kind of thing, except I'll be using spaghetti squash for the pasta. So cook it just like any other squash. I'm going to slice it in half, scoop out the guts, and then put it into upside down into a pan with a little bit of water in it, and cook it in the oven at about 350 degrees for about half an hour, 40 minutes, or until it's nice and soft and a fork will go right in it. Alright, so now I'm just preparing the chicken to be cooked. I'm going to bread it, so in preparation for that I'm going to cut it off the bone. I have a thigh here. I'm just kind of cutting around it, and you get up to the top so you can hold the end of the bone, and then kind of scrape against the bone, just half scrape, half cut, and then comes off the bone like that. And you get it to the end of the bone and then cut it off. Now here I'm cutting apart the legs. I've already taken the skin off the bone the same way, but you see it's got a lot of this tendon, I guess you'd call it, and it's also got some, I've heard it called silver skin on the outside, and this is really tough. You can't chew it at all. Store-bought chicken doesn't have this, but homegrown does, I guess. And here's a pretty cool trick for getting this off. So get yourself a piece of it and locate one of the tendons and put it tendon side down on the cutting board, and just hold it with your thumb or fingernail or another knife or fork or something. Then take your knife and just kind of scrape or shave. Oh, slipped out from my finger there. Just kind of scrape away, and it takes the tendon right off. I'll do that again. Here's another one. Just kind of scrape it. There you go. Now there's no more tendons, but there's this silver skin stuff. So I'll do the similar technique. I'll just get my knife tip under it to get a start. So you can get a flap of the silver skin up. And again, put that silver skin side down on the cutting board, hold on to it, and just sort of scrape or shave it off, and there it is. And now as a result you have a nice clean piece of chicken. And it is, well, here's one more piece I got to take off. And yeah, this is definitely more labor intensive than buying chicken in the store. There's no secret about that. Alright, so I finally got all these pieces of chicken de-tendoned and de-skinned and everything, and cut into little pieces. So I have a bowl with milk and a bowl with breadcrumbs. Gonna throw the pieces in there, soak them in the milk, bread them, and I have a cast iron pan with some vegetable oil on the stove, heating up, and I'll toss these in there and fry them. Also, while these are cooking, I have a pot here heating up on the stove. I'm going to take a quart jar of our tomato sauce, homemade tomato sauce. Oh, that's a good tight seal. And pour that in here and get it heating up. And if I feel so inclined, I might add a couple extra herbs or spices to make it taste just right. Now, while the chicken's cooking, I can take the spaghetti squash, which is cooled down enough to handle, and peel it out. If you've never done this before, it is strangely satisfying. You just peel it out with a fork, and you see it makes these spaghetti-like strands. Alright, in addition to everything else on the stove, I got a pot of water boiling. I'm just going to steam some of the green beans. Now that the chicken is all done, I'm just plopping this right into the tomato sauce. Let all of that mingle and simmer. Alright, while the chicken is still simmering, I'm going to prepare a salad. Got a bunch of other stuff from the garden. Got some radishes, beautiful green pepper. This is a bumper crop year for peppers. I've never been able to grow them this well. Carrot, cucumber, and of course some lettuce. I planted some new lettuce, and it's still kind of starting to grow in, so unfortunately there isn't too much, but I got enough other vegetables to compensate. Alright, here's an entirely homegrown and home-cooked meal.
And dessert.
And dessert, yes. This is the first cantaloupe out of the garden. It doesn't look like much, but it does smell pretty good, so we're going to cut this open afterwards and see how it is. But everything with the exception of the salt, the pepper, Parmesan cheese, and the salad dressing.
The breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs. You know, small stuff. Everything came from my backyard. Let's see, I imagine it's edible. It's pretty good. The chicken tastes like chicken, believe it or not. It's really not too different from what you buy in the store. It's got a little more, I don't want to say chewiness, but hardiness, meatiness, I don't know, than a regular store-bought chicken. But store-bought chicken is so, I don't know. The chickens are grown and raised in a tiny little cage. They can't move around, so of course they're not going to have much toughness. Alright everybody, we're going to finish eating this and we'll meet you back here at the table for our dessert. Let's try our cantaloupe. Looks like a cantaloupe. Oh, I forgot about the seeds. Probably should scoop the seeds out.
Yeah, probably.
I think the best way is just to scoop it out with a spoon.
It smells good. Smells like cantaloupe.
It definitely does smell like a cantaloupe. Isn't quite colored like one. Less than impressive?
No, it doesn't really have the cantaloupe flavor.
No, not at all. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, you're just gonna have to real quick go pick some carrots out of the garden and make me a carrot cake.
Make yourself a carrot cake. I am gonna make carrot cake again though. It was really good.
Alright everybody, well, so much for dessert.
Yes.
But
Oh, yeah. No.
What?
Ba-ba-ba.
Well, we do have this for dessert. This hasn't been grown on our own property, but she did do a very good job. This is a apple spice cake. I guess we're gonna have to do a video of this. This is pretty damn good.
Yeah, it is.
So stay tuned, everybody, for a.
I made this 2 days ago and it's almost completely gone.
Yeah, it evaporates, I think.
Oh God. That's good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. The best part is the outside gets like crispy and chewy, and the inside is nice and moist, and It's very, very good. So, like I said, stay tuned for a video on this. That's a good idea. I think we should show everyone how you make this. And that's it. That is a complete backyard to table dinner. Everything that we ate tonight was raised and grown in our backyard, with the exception of a couple small ingredients, of course. So it was fun. It's definitely fun and satisfying knowing that everything you're eating has been made or grown by you. So thanks for watching, and make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more of these videos. And thanks for watching. Come back for more.